Good morning, everyone. This is Rhett Scott at hpCommerce Software. Welcome to day 2 of the HP Quickstart class. Today's class will be on working with products, labor, and power tools for product updates. Cycle counting. As I mentioned, every time at this time of year, every year, we get lots of inquiries about people doing physical inventory. And they talk about what a big task it will be, and how they'll shut down for a day or two or spend the time between Christmas and New Year's counting inventory. And it's just a big task that no one enjoys doing. So one of the things that we encourage is for people to do continuous cycle counting. With the inventory audit reports in HP, you can print out individual product lines. And you can always have that list on a clipboard. And when someone needs something to do, they can go out and count what's on that clipboard for that product line, and you can make adjustments. Once the clipboard's taken care of, then you can print out the next product line. And as people have time, they can go out and count, and you can be making adjustments. We've had many people implement cycle counting, and it's eliminated their need to do an annual physical. Cycle counting will keep your inventory accurate all year long, rather than just making an adjustment at the end of the year. Hopefully, physical inventories and cycle counting will lead to no adjustments. If you're telling HP on a continual basis what's happening to your inventory, you won't need the benefit of doing a physical inventory or cycle counting. We're going to hop over and take a look at labor very lightly, because labor, true to how we've designed all parts of HP, works just the same way as parts. There's just less information. So we're going to go over into labor code maintenance, which is P on our inventory menu. And we'll pull up a labor item. And I just arbitrarily picked an item. So the pricing strategy for labor items is exactly the same as with parts. Keep it simple, maintain only the number of price levels that you need. Labor in HP is not sold at 100% profit. You have the opportunity to indicate a cost. We encourage you to specify a cost for all labor items, so that when you're looking at your profit reporting, the profit of labor will be more accurately reflected. From an organizational standpoint, labor operations are also organized under product line codes. Most of our customers just use the product line code LAB, which comes stock in the system. But if you're dealing with a lot of labor items, then you may want to break that out into additional product line codes. And you can. You can indicate as many line codes as you need in order to keep your labor operations organized in the way that you want to. If we look at the dashboard for a labor item, it's very simple. You've got a history. You can also add a memo to a labor item, and you can pop up and see what component this labor item may be part of, whether it's on other kits or bill of material items. Editing a labor item is just like with a part. If you make adjustments to the base costs, it will ask you if you want to recalculate your pricing. A very important item to talk about with labor is the taxable status. By default, labor items will go in as being tax exempt, meaning it's a repair item. So in most states, labor items are tax exempt when they're used as part of repair. If it's fabrication labor, then you would want to mark it as no. When you set up a sales tax zone or a sales tax code, you can indicate how you want to handle labor. For instance, in the Carolinas, labor is now taxable across the board, and so the tax zone needs to be set up in such a way so that the labor items get taxed properly. Adding a labor item is just the same as adding a part. We can do F10 add, and then we can indicate what our product line code is going to be. Give it a part number. indicate whether it's units of hour or each. Those are very popular. We can indicate our pricing and our cost. Give it a list price. And that's all we have to provide in order to add a labor item. I wanted to keep our discussion of labor very simple because it runs just the same way as the part number maintenance does.